Okay, this is Trace Monk playing Final Fantasy X HD, and we are going to play some Blitzball. First, we're going to reset some data until we get right there, status reels, because we've already got the attack reels from a tournament. So now we know, okay, we've got a league with status reels as the prize. We got to go assemble our team though, because we reset the data, which means we do not have our players. Now, like last time, we're going to recruit Brother. I actually had to go look up most of the team again. I recruited him for 13 games, and that's because if there is a tournament that has the Oryx reels immediately after I finish the league, then I want to be able to just go straight into doing that. Unfortunately, we didn't luck out that well, but luckily hiring Blitzball players is really cheap. While we're sitting here, this was me looking at the list, trying to figure out, okay, where do I need to go? Turns out the answer is Luca and the Mihin High Road, namely the travel agency on the Mihin High Road. Seriously though, if you have ever had any amount of trouble playing Blitzball, I'm just going to say once you get the airship, recruit Brother. He kinda just, the only team that I think can even remotely give you trouble, the only team that you can't completely run away from with Brother is the Guado. The Guado are too fast. You can actually stay ahead of them, but you can't get far enough ahead of them that you can pass with Brother without having to go through their blocks or their tackles. Seriously, how long did I sit here doing this? I'm beginning to think I wasn't just looking at the list, that I got pulled away from the game for a minute. Anyway, aside from that, I pick up Wedge, who is guarding the Blitzball Stadium on the right-hand side, as one of my defenders. Rop, who is in the square at Luca, as the other one of my defenders. No. Rop is in the Mihin High Road Travel Agency. Jumal, my goalie, is in the square at Luca. There we go. And then I get Shami as my other offensive fielder, because she's actually pretty decent. She'd be even better if I could have ever managed to get Nap Shot on her, but so basically the two hardest teams to fight in a lot of ways in Blitzball are the Guado because they're fast, and the Sykes mostly because Nimruk has 19 catch at like level 1. Good luck overcoming that except by luck. That sounded a little bit repetitive, but that's because it was. But luckily that chance is actually there because, well, when you hit the ball, their defensive scores are rolled between 50% below and 50% above the actual displayed stat. So he's got a catch of 19, which means he can probably roll down to either 9 or 10. So as long as you're, above 10, you have a chance of making it into the goal. And right now I'm kind of looking around because I'm like, wait, where is this guy that I'm supposed to recruit here? Where is he? Where is he? Is it this dude? Is it this dude? No. He's sitting there spamming square. Nope, nope, nope. Meanwhile, Jamal is actually one of the better, like, low-level goalies. I mean, not that hopefully you have to use him much, but yeah. He's got 14 catch, which is good enough to block pretty much anything. I will say that it can be incredibly painful to play through the first game or two after you reset the data because you're at level 1. Well, okay, everybody but you is pretty much at level 1. With this particular team, Titus is at level 2 and Rop is at level 5 and everybody else is at level 1. So you've got to level everybody up to at least 3 to be able to even use a tech, which generally means that you're putting out some pretty crappy shots at least the first half of the first game, and you need to make sure to use Titus as much as possible in that first game so that you can get him to level 3 at halftime and get a ejector sphere shot using him. It's entirely possible to make a shot without those, but it's more difficult. And here I am trying to figure out where Wedge is. He's a dude on the right, man. So that's Biggs. But as soon as I see that that's Biggs, I'm like, okay, it's Wedge over here. Because hooray for Star Wars references in Final Fantasy games. Biggs and Wedge have been in there for I don't know how many years. I know they at least show up in 6 and pretty much every one of them between here and there. And now I know we've got one more player to get. We've got to go get Rop from the Mihin Travel Agency office. The only problem is, where the hell is he? Well, turns out he's behind the counter, but I don't realize that at this point. It's time for some blitz. Right after we save. Now I will note this is all sped up. I was going to try to edit it a little bit more like a highlight reel, but that was way too much time for me to deal with right now. I'm trying to get this out quickly, not take forever with it. And we've done it. We ended the season at number 1. We have the Oryx Reels. We did have that one tie game. I think it was against the Sykes there. It was the first game we played against them. But anyway, that went very well. Join me next time when we talk about getting the tournament necessary for Oryx Reels. See you then.